Hi, I'm Sam, I'm 26 years old and I've had a spinal injury at C5-6. 7 years ago, I stupidly decided to dive into unknown water head first, breaking my neck. This resulted in me losing all function below my chest, meaning that I've got no hand function and some arm movement. Now, I spent 2.5 months on my back, and then we were able to fit me with a halo, which was screwed into my head to keep my neck stable while it healed. This allowed me to get up into a chair, which one was amazing because I was finally able to start doing some movement and making myself stronger, progressing towards getting a little bit more independent and more mobile in a chair. I was also introduced to painting. My first session, I went down and I was pretty disheartened and quite grumpy, if I'm honest. I didn't really like the thought of painting using my mouth and didn't really want to try it. After a little persuasion, I decided to try it. I'm so glad that I did because it absolutely changed my life. It was so good to finally be able to be doing something for myself after months of not being able to do anything. The picture I'd done was very simple, just a little seascape. However, it was something that I'd done by myself. It was Mum's birthday coming up in a few months and I decided that I wanted to paint something for her. She'd been so good staying with me in hospital throughout that time, and it was so good to actually be able to give something back to her. Now, this then sparked the creative flow, and from there I've gone on to paint loads of things. I've painted stuff like lots of landscapes, Pokemon, cars, bar signs, and lots of other things. I absolutely love to paint. It's my little bit of time to reset, get away from all of the busyness, the screens, and all of the things that we've got in our day-to-day life, and just calm down and really ground myself. It's been a massive part of my recovery, and I don't think I'd be where I was today if I hadn't started painting. So anyway, enough about me now. Let's have a little look at the time lapse. I first of all thought this time lapse was going to be easy. However, that was a little naive. Because it's symmetrical, that makes it extra hard. You're having to line up each side to make it right. It's also extra hard because it's on an arc. This made doing the people really difficult. I started out by doing a really good sketch, trying to get it as much detail as I could to make it easier for when it came to painting. Because I decided to use wood, that meant it was going to be harder to rub out any mistakes that I made. So once I'd started painting, I got about halfway through and I decided to do the people then because I knew they'd be hard to do at the end. So I'd done them just a little bit smaller than I was planning to finish them off at, giving me a little bit of room for error. Once I'd completed half the painting, I'd done the people, I then painted the rest. It was very hard to do the tree, painting around the leaves, but I'm really glad that I'd done it that way because I really love the effect that it's given. I then went to finish off by doing the people at the end, and I must say that I'm really pleased that I've done it, and it's really good to push yourself to do these new things because it often improves your skills and is extremely good for your brain. That's been the case with everything during my recovery. It's always been about pushing myself to try and get the most. That's been difficult at times and I probably haven't always done as much as I could, but that doesn't mean that you don't reassess and then keep on trying. I hope that you've liked the time lapse of my painting and a little bit of my story. Thanks for watching. See you soon.